Hey guys, Angry Monkey here with another Boxuchan unboxing video. Um, I apologize if these next couple videos I might sound hoarse or if I'm coughing or whatever, because I am sick again. Might as well call me Sick Monkey at this point, because I seem to be sick in like everything I ever record. Anyway, we're here for another unboxing video where we get anime and anime merchandise to add to our collection. So, first, I feel like I need to address this. He warned me. He's like, hey, there's a big thing in your box, and your box is ugly. But it's okay. It's supposed to look like that. I'm like, alright, if you say so. So, yeah, look at that. It's like, I can't even, like, stand it up straight. It's like, I mean, my camera's probably at an angle, but this is also at an angle. If I were to put a Hot Wheel on there, the Hot Wheel's going to go and then fall off. Yeah. Anyway. So, for those who are wondering what this is an anime subscription service that's sent to your house every month that gives you anime and anime merchandise. And how this works, you go on the website, you fill out a survey, and on that survey, you fill out, well, first, the tier of box that you want, as well as the character on the front of the box, which you can get our boy Elliot here, or Claire being the other option that you can get as well. So that's just nothing changes inside the box, just what you want the character on the front of the box to look like if you want this character or this character. So, then you also fill out the size of box that you want. So this is just the standard box, and with that you get a full series or a full season 1 if it's longer, as well as 2 additional items, which could be a figure in a movie or a plushie in a manga, and I'll get to all that stuff in a minute. But stuff like that. You can also upgrade to get a deluxe box, which gets you not 1 full series, but 2 full series no matter the length. Don't expect Dragon Ball Z in your box, but you might get a longer series than you would in this, possibly. As well as a guaranteed figure, plus a 4th additional item, which if you guys have watched some of my previous videos, you'll see that I've gotten a 3rd series before, I've gotten a 2nd figure before. The 4th item could be like a manga. Yeah. Then there's also the Bizarre box as another option as well, where you might get some weird, cringe, bizarre, shouldn't exist stuff. It's 18 plus for a reason, because you might get some 18 plus items in your box. I've never done the Bizarre because I'm like, I don't know if I want those on my shelf. If it's weird, sure. If it's stupid, sure. If it's hentai, I'm good. Thanks, but no thanks. But if you're into that, you can get that in your box. But that is not catered to you like the standard and the deluxe are. So just throwing those out there. And how it works to get it catered to you, you go on the website and you fill out a survey. And with that survey, you can get a personalized box built to the things that you say that you like or might like. So yeah, you fill out if you prefer DVDs versus Blu-rays or both, if you like movies or not, if you prefer longer series or shorter series or both, and obviously the most important part is the genres of anime that you like to watch, whether you're into the action, shonen, adventure, that type of stuff, or magical girls, or slice of life, mystery, horror, thriller, whatever. It is spooky month, so there might be a spooky item in here. We'll see. As well as the other merchandise, which I like figures. Unfortunately, I'm out of room for figures, but that doesn't stop me from buying them, because I'm like, oh, it's a new figure. It's really cool. I want it. I buy it. I don't have a place for it, but it's in my collection now. Anyway, yeah, so figures is kind of like my big thing, but you can get manga, you can get t-shirts and keychains and plushies and manga, movies, VHS tapes possibly. So yeah, there's a lot of different merchandise you can get. Video games is also a possibility as well. Those being either like JRPGs or imports from Japan, anime-based games like Dragon Ball or Naruto or whatever. You might get some of those in your box. I've gotten One Piece Game Boy Color game in my box before, for example. It's in Japanese, so I can't really read it, but it looks interesting. It kind of reminds me of Pokemon in a way, but it's like based around the East Blue Saga, so I'm kind of intrigued on checking out on like what it's like. I just need a translator. Uh, yeah. Well, I've been rambling on for a while. Why don't we open this up and get started? He says there's some extra glue. Oh, it's a big item. We'll look at that last. Or at least we'll try to. So, first up is our brochure. We will look at that last, but that tells us what everything in this box is and why he thought it'd be good for your box. I like to save the figure for last. What do we got? Pat Labor, the Mobile Police, the New Files DVD collection. I've never heard of this. Looks like a mecha Gundam type show. Oh, okay, sci-fi from the creators of like Dot Hack Sign and Ghost in the Shell. So yeah, there's some big names on this apparently. Oh, that's kind of nice that they have. I'm gonna zoom in on that. That's kind of cool. So they have the cast of the characters with the English and the Japanese voices there. So Dan Green, I recognize that. Sean Schemmel's Goku. I'm gonna look up Dan Green because I know that name and it's bothering me that I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, okay. Mewtwo being an obvious one. And Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like the other big one. That's where I recognize his name. Even though I don't really watch Yu-Gi-Oh! I know the voice. And Mewtwo, of course. Oh, and Professor Birch and Trico, Lombre, Spiritomb. So there's other Pokemon as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah. So we got 3 DVDs here. I'm assuming 12 episodes. Does it say? Volume 1 contains English and Japanese with English subtitles. Volume 2 and 3 contain the fan-preferred original Japanese dialogue with English subtitles. Interesting. It kind of reminds me of Eat Man 98, which I got from Boxu before. Only the first 2 episodes were dubbed, and I had to switch over to sub for the rest because there's only a dub for the first 2 episodes. I'm thinking like it's a 12-episode series. Like, why wouldn't they just dub the whole thing? I mean, it's not like a case of interspecies reviewers where it's like borderline whatever. I mean, it was a safe enough show. But anyway, yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's weird that they went all out on the English cast if it's only on the first, like, 4 episodes. Huh, interesting. Yeah, so anyway, that is my series. Plus... Oh. I got 2 series? Oh. So I got Infinite Rivius. I've never heard of this, but 26 episodes. Huh. That's cool. Yeah, so got a lot of stuff here. And I got a Oktoberfest Amelia from ReZero. So I say let's open her up and free her from her box. Now I don't have any Subarus to put her next to, but I have a couple Rems, or I mean pink hair Roms, or blue hair Roms I should say, because who's Rem? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so check it out. We got Rem. It's really cute. It's like boot shaped beer glasses. Yeah, that's really cool. So I guess the last thing that I should do is go through the brochure and read off on what these two shows are about. So let's open this up. So, Pat Labor or Pat Labor, however you say that, the New Files, a famous mecha anime from the late 80s to early 90s. While it takes place at the end of the timeline, New Files is a great way to get into the universe with lots of short stories and is generally a really fun time. Okay, so that is what that show's about. And then A Tale of Survival, Infinite Revius, follows a group of teens that escape a collapsing space station. With little training, these young astronauts must find a way back home alive. And then enjoy this Amelia for the season of Oktoberfest. Okay, and like I said, handpicked for you. Here's the websites, but I'll have a link in the description below, so that way if you enjoy this, you can like click on those links yourself and build the survey and have him build a box for you for next month, I guess. Yeah, so that is what you get in a standard box. I guess I got 2 series here, because I mean, here's the figure I got, and I guess this is the full series, but I guess I got 2 full series. 16 episodes on 3D. Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, if this interests you, subscribe to Boxu's service, and you'll get a box like this. And but not exactly like this, because like I said, this is catered to you. So if you're like, I don't like ReZero, well, you don't have to get a ReZero thing. This is my ReZero figure. Get your own. Yeah. So before you go, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified when another video comes out. Because, I mean, yeah, we have unboxing videos for anime stuff, but we talk about video games on here. And by the way, if you subscribe, you'll know when this video is coming, which is going to be coming soon. Pretty much as soon as I finish recording this video, I'm going to record this, and this will be up in a day or two, hopefully, after you watch this one. Yeah. But I also have a Facebook page that you can follow me on, so that way you can follow me on there, like me on there, and talk on the Facebook page, which I have, what, like 2 followers or 4 followers or something. So I'm very small, so I'm not really active on there except for posting these videos. I also have an Instagram that I always forget about until I advertise that I have one, but we talk about video games on there because this is a video game channel. But basically I'd take a random game off my shelf, like, oh, check it out, it's Xenoblade Chronicles, and there's the front and the back, and there we go, there's that, talk about it, or whatever. So if you're into video games, follow me on Instagram, and maybe remind me to post stuff, because I always forget that I have it until I advertise it. And most importantly, I have a Discord where you can join me and my community of nerds, where we talk about, well, anime and video games and Pokemon, and I have these giant meme dumps I post like every day, which I haven't posted really all that much in the last couple days, so expect like 30 or 40 memes I'm going to dump on you at once. So if like, hey, I love binging memes, join the server, and you'll have memes for days. And you can also join Boxu's server as well. So if you sign up for the service, and you can join his server, and we talk about, well, a lot of the same stuff, anime and video games and memes, and we have anime watch night on Sundays since it's spooky season. I know we were going through Castlevania the last couple weeks, but we watched a few other things. Yeah, like a couple weeks ago we watched Le Portrait de Petit Corset, which was a kind of an avant-garde type anime, but beautifully animated. The soundtrack was fantastic, which, no surprise, it's Yuki Kajira that did the soundtrack for it, and I mean, yeah, it was weird, and I really didn't understand it for some of it, but it's only 3 episodes, and like I said, it was beautifully animated, and the soundtrack was fantastic, so I still recommend checking that out. Anyway, we watched that. We watched the first, like 7 episodes of Castlevania, and we watched a few other spooky anime, and we're going to do, I think, a movie or something this Sunday. So if you guys are into spooky anime, join Boxu's Discord and join us on Sundays, and uh, we can talk about anime and watch some anime together. I sometimes do anime stuff on my channel, my Discord as well. Um, the last couple weeks we haven't been able to really meet up, but we were going through Shiki. We watched like the first 10 episodes or so, and it's been pretty good. So join my Discord, and we can watch Shiki sometimes on Thursdays. Then once we finish that up, then I guess we'll watch something that's not spooky season because spooky season's almost over. But anyway, that's kind of the plan. So if you guys are into that, then join my Discord as well. Well, I guess that's all I really have to say. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Like, subscribe, and let's move on to this box.